Hi everyone, my team is Cloud Defenders and I am Blasan Thomas and my team members are Sauke and Vijayalashmi Biju. In this video, we explain about building a website on AWS platform and how we are going to securizing using different tools. And let me explain why we choose AWS as our platform. With the increasing adoption of cloud-based systems across industries, new technologies have emerged alongside significant challenges in securing them. Many companies have transitioned to infrastructure as a service model such as AWS EC2. And the AWS have scalability and flexibility. The AWS offers elastic scaling capabilities, allowing business to automatically scale resources up or down based on demand. This ensures optimal performance during traffic spikes while avoiding over provisioning during the low usage periods. And it is very cost effective. It eliminates the need of a large upfront capital investment in hardware, or the organization only pay for the resources they actually consume, making it particularly beneficial for startups or variable workloads. The global infrastructure is that it operates in multiple regions worldwide with availability zones, enabling business to deploy applications closer to their users for reduced latency and improved performance. And global presence also supports disaster recovery and compliance and requirements. And the AWS have also some advantages like security and compliance, reliability and high availability. And it is also very innovative and it have the rapid deployments and all. And now I'm going to explain about the cloud architecture diagram. As you can see on the screen, in this we have used the AWS cloud as our platform. In this, it's showing the complete data flow and security implementation, and we can access the system through the internet by connecting to an EC2 instance that hosts the LAMP stack, which serves the foundation of the whole web applications. And after this, we installed WordPress, and also we added some plugins like WebFence, WP Scan, Yoast. Also, we enable some monitoring services like CloudWatch and Datadog to helping the user activity and controlling the traffic. And now I am going to explain about the Amazon EC2. Amazon EC2 is a highly popular cloud-based web service created by the Amazon Web Services, and it gives the users over the opportunity to utilize scalable virtual service on the web. And it also offers elastic compute power to fit the requirements of individual users who can spin up and easily maintain the virtual machine's website without any physical hardware requirements. And the EC2 supports different operating systems, instant type and types of storages, and also inbuilt security features like authentication using key pairs, security groups, and IAM roles. And it is compatible with other AWS services, and it also provides some flexible pricing models, and which makes it conducive to a diverse computing applications such as development and test to large scale business users. And they can also take different pricing plans including on demand, reserved and spot instance according to the workload and the budget. And it is highly availability and its high availability can be achieved in EC2 because instance can be deployed within multiple regions and any availability of the zones. And it is one of the best services in the cloud infrastructure that enables automation, scalability and reliability of the cloud based applications. Now the next slide will be taken by Saukya.
Hi, so this is Saukya, and I'm gonna explain about the architecture and the further parts. So, this is basically how our architecture looks, and I have created that EC2 instance and done the LAMP stack, WordPress, and plugins in it, monitoring with the CloudWatch and the Datadog, and I'm gonna show it directly. So, this is my AWS, and this is the travel. Instance that we have created. This is all the details. This is my IPv4 address. And when it comes to monitoring, we have few things like network in and out, CPU utilization, and more. And in the security, and this is the inbound rules. It's like 2280 and 443, and the protocol is TCP, and this is the outbound rules, and it allows traffic from the internet, which is 0.0.0.0. And this is the networking part. This is my subnet ID, the VPC ID, and all. And this is my IP address. So this is basically our uh, instance. And when it goes to the travel page, this is my travel page, and this is my IP. And so it is dynamic for now. So it was the dynamic IP, and when we changed it to the static, and here comes the static IP. So this is what our static IP is. We changed the name, and I have gone into the WordPress right now. I'm on the login page of the WordPress, and this is our static IP, and I'm gonna do it. So as I have just set up the multi-factor authentication, this is how it looks. So I'm gonna enter my code from the Microsoft Authenticator app. So this is how my dashboard looks like, and when it comes to the appearance, I have selected many of the themes. I've tried many of them, and I created one of it from the travels. And we go to the plugins, and here are the plugins that I have set up. So mostly everything is for the security, and this is the two-factor authentication, and this is for maintaining the website. And we'll go to the WordFence dashboard. This is how the WordDefense dashboard looks like. This is the firewall and all the scans running in, and all the other plugins that we have added, and also we have secured. So yep, so this is how our architecture look like, and the identified vulnerabilities are the default VM and WordPress installations, and the common threats are brute force, and the plugin vulnerabilities we need for the multi-layer security, like the server securities, network securities, database securities, and all, and infrastructure level security. We have set up firewall, and we have only opened essential ports like 2280 and 443. We have restricted SSH to the personal IP, and we have disabled the root logins, and it is only a key based authentication works for the SSH right now. And we have enabled an auto update option for OS and package updates, and I have installed the fail to ban for the brute force protection. And when it comes to monitoring, I have set up the CloudWatch logs and for the CPU usage, and I've done the Datadog as well. So this is how my Datadog looks like, and this is the integrations. I'm going to show the dashboard. So this is how my dashboard looks like. It's like an external monitoring unit, and here is the CPU disk and everything else. So, and from the application level, I've done all the plugins and the hardening steps like file permissions, etc. And yeah, the testing part is gonna taken by my next colleague. That's Vijayalakshmi. Thank you.
First, we did the Nmap scan in the testing phase to identify the open ports in the EC2 instance. It flagged 3 open ports such as SSH, HTTP, and HTTPS to protect the access from unauthorized. So we did the SSH to restricted access so that we can have the unrestricted access only to the trusted IPs. So then we use WPS scan So this identified the outdated plugins and the exposed directory which could be at risk. So we resolved this by making our plugins, making sure our plugins were up to date and our web application is having the firewall with extra protection. So to analyze the network traffic, we have also done the Wireshark. So that help us identify all the network traffics which were given in the IPs. The overall provided as a secured site, and there were no vulnerabilities found identified in the Nikto scan as well. So all this help us identify that our site is secured through the AWS and all the access. Yeah, so after all the securing and testing phases, we have developed a EC2 instance which is secure and which is not vulnerable to any security issues. So we have come across many challenges like errors when the prem file is open, and even with the learning constraints. So we have over the time we have tried to upcome all the challenges which we faced, and then we were able to achieve this challenge. So this project was successfully deployed and tested in a secure environment, and it is hosted in the AWS platform, so which transforms into a basic structures into a service.
Thank you.